This is an investigative video on Teddy Pendergrass. He was a legendary American R&B singer, songwriter, and producer who rose to fame in the 1970s and 1980s with his powerful vocals and soulful ballads. He was born on March 26, 1950, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and grew up in a musical family. He began singing in church and school choirs and eventually joined a local group called the Cadillacs. In this video we are going to focus on Teddy Pendergrass' scandals, controversies, wild lifestyle, tours and his relationship with multiple women despite having married to 2 wives and children. On our channel we feature such videos. Remember to like, comment and subscribe to our channel for such. Pendergrass was discovered by Harold Melvin, the lead singer of the R&B group Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, and he joined the group as a drummer in 1969. However, he soon moved up to become the lead singer, and the group had a string of hits, including If You Don't Know Me By Now, Wake Up Everybody, and Don't Leave Me This Way. A lawsuit against Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. Teddy Pendergrass, the legendary R&B singer, filed a lawsuit against his former group Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes in 1976, claiming unpaid wages and royalties. Pendergrass was a founding member of the group and had been their lead singer for several years, helping to establish their success in the music industry. However, tensions arose between Pendergrass and Melvin over creative differences, with Pendergrass feeling undervalued and mistreated. The lawsuit was a significant step in Pendergrass's career, as it marked his departure from the group and the beginning of his solo career. Despite the legal battle, in 1976, Pendergrass left the Blue Notes to pursue a solo career, and he quickly became a superstar. He released a string of hit albums and singles, including Close the Door, Turn Off the Lights, and Love TKO. He was known for his smooth, seductive vocals and his ability to connect with his audience. However, despite his success, Pendergrass had a dark side. Affair with Marvin Gaye wife. One of the most shocking revelations about his philandering came to light when it was revealed that he had an affair with the wife of his one-time arch-rival, Marvin Gaye. According to reports, Pendergrass had a long-standing affair with Janice Hunter, who was married to Gaye at the time. The affair reportedly began in the late 1970s and continued for several years. In her memoir, Janice Gaye tells how she snorted drugs with Teddy out on a date one night while Marvin stalked them outside. Will and inheritance controversy. Pendergrass had accumulated a significant amount of wealth throughout his successful career, and his estate was valued at around $15 million at the time of his death. However, his inheritance left many surprised as he decided to leave everything to his wife, Joan Pendergrass, and excluded his mother and children from his inheritance. The decision to exclude his mother and children from his inheritance caused a lot of controversy and speculation. Many people questioned his motive behind the decision, and some even accused Joan of manipulating him into leaving everything to her. However, it's important to note that Teddy Pendergrass was in a serious car accident in 1982 that left him paralyzed from the waist down. He relied heavily on his wife's support and care for the remainder of his life, and it's possible that he felt she deserved the inheritance more than anyone else. Nonetheless, the exclusion of his mother and children from his inheritance remains a contentious topic, and it's unclear if there were any underlying reasons behind his decision. In conclusion, Teddy Pendergrass's inheritance left everything to his wife, Joan Pendergrass, and excluded his mother and children. The decision caused a lot of controversy and speculation, with many questioning the motive behind his decision. Wild tours and after-parties with multiple women when still married. Teddy Pendergrass was known for his wild tours, which often involved raucous after-parties and wild nights with women. He had a reputation as a ladies' man and was never shy about his sexual exploits. Despite being married and having children, Pendergrass had numerous affairs and indulged in a hedonistic lifestyle. His music reflected his sexual energy, with songs like Turn Off the Lights and Close the Door becoming anthems for seduction and intimacy. Pendergrass was one of the most sexual performers of his time, and his concerts often featured risque dance moves and suggestive lyrics. He was known for his onstage charisma and his ability to drive audiences wild with his performances. His reputation for sexual prowess made him a magnet for women, and he was never short of female companionship. While his wild lifestyle may have contributed to his popularity, it also had its downsides. His girlfriend and first manager death remain unsolved. Taz Lang was an integral part of Teddy Pendergrass' rise to stardom. She served as his girlfriend and first manager, and was credited with helping him navigate the complexities of the music industry. Unfortunately, Lang's life was cut tragically short when she was shot dead on her doorstep in 1980. The case remains unsolved to this day, leaving many to speculate about the circumstances surrounding her death. Lang's death had a profound impact on Pendergrass, who was devastated by the loss of his friend and confidant. Despite numerous investigations and attempts to bring her killer to justice, the case remains one of the most mysterious and unsolved murders in the history of the music industry. Suing the police for $500,000. Teddy Pendergrass had a tumultuous relationship with the Philadelphia police, which came to a head in March of 1982. Pendergrass was driving home from a nightclub when his Rolls-Royce crashed into a guardrail on Lincoln Drive. The accident left him paralyzed from the waist down and ended his career as a performer. The police arrived on the scene and Pendergrass claimed that they taunted him and delayed medical treatment. The police denied these allegations, but the incident fueled the singer's already strained relationship with law enforcement. At the time of the accident, Pendergrass was in the process of suing the Philadelphia police for $500,000. He claimed that they had harassed him and subjected him to racial profiling. Pendergrass was a vocal advocate for civil rights and had spoken out against police brutality in the past. The lawsuit was one of several that Pendergrass had filed against law enforcement officials over the years. While the outcome of the suit is unclear, the accident and subsequent fallout underscored the tensions between Pendergrass and the police, and highlighted the ongoing struggle for racial justice in America. Addiction. However, behind the scenes, Pendergrass was battling with drug addiction and had a reputation for his promiscuous behavior with women. According to various sources, Pendergrass was known to have used drugs, which led to his tumultuous personal life and professional setbacks. Moreover, Pendergrass's manager, Shep Gordon, was also reportedly involved in Pendergrass's drug use and sexual escapades. In his memoir, They Call Me Supermensch, Gordon admits to supplying Pendergrass with drugs, often using them himself. Gordon also confesses to arranging sexual encounters for Pendergrass, which ultimately contributed to the breakdown of their working relationship. Pendergrass's addiction and personal life struggles came to a head in 1982 when he was involved in a near-fatal car accident that left him paralyzed from the chest down. Trans woman with Teddy Pendergrass during his accident. The car accident that left Teddy Pendergrass paralyzed in 1982 was shrouded in mystery for decades. However, in 2010, Tanika Watson, a transgender performer, came forward to provide clarity on what really happened that fateful night. Watson was with Pendergrass in the car at the time of the accident, and her testimony shed new light on the events leading up to the crash. According to Watson, Pendergrass had abandoned his original date for the evening and was taking her back to his house when the accident occurred. Watson's testimony not only provided new details about the accident but also shed light on Pendergrass's personal life and relationships. Despite this setback, Pendergrass continued to perform and inspire audiences with his music until his passing in 2010. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification button. See you on the next video.